Hello, fellow Rebel Capitalist Substack subscribers. Hope you guys are doing well. A little bit of a tongue twister there. Super excited to dive into the weekly wrap up. And I guess, well, I'm gonna get to Paul's question here in a moment. It's a great question. But before we do, we've got a lot to talk about. This AI bubble is something that probably, in my view, is the biggest story of last week, along with, of course, the labor market. We've been talking about that a lot lately. So let me do a screen share. And we're going to first and foremost go over to the Market Watch calendar. If you guys were busy this week, I'm just going to, well, first of all, the non-farm payroll didn't come out because of the government shutdown, nor did the initial jobless claim. So we're going to have to wait who knows how long to get that. But we did receive see, we're on the third. Oh, I got to go down here. Okay. We did receive the JOLTS numbers, which a little bit better than expected. But the problem here is we still have a surplus of workers. So in other words, for the longest time, we had more job openings than we had unemployed workers to fill those jobs. But now it's switched. So we've seen a couple months in a row where the amount of unemployed workers looking for a job exceed the number of job openings. So I forgot what the technical term for that is. I believe there's excess slack in the labor market. I think that's the lingo that the PhD economists use. So this is telling us that the job market is deteriorating. This is very disinflationary. I'm not saying the CPI is going to come down or any of those things, but this just standing on its own would be disinflationary for obvious reasons. You've got the amount of jobs going down, the amount of unemployed going up, purchasing power goes down, aggregate demand goes down in an economy that's 70% consumption. You guys can do the math. So, and unfortunately, that usually feeds on itself, which brings me to the next number, ADP. The expectation was for 45,000, which is a terrible number to begin with. And